Hi guys, good day to you all. Welcome to my channel. Uncle Dele Farotimi, looking at the situation of things in Nigeria, has dragged Barack Obama. Though it is not the first time that we have heard the contribution of Barack Obama to the problem in Nigeria, allegedly. Now, Uncle Dele Farotimi has alleged that the Barack Obama administration brought destruction to African countries, countries like Libya, and of course, influencing Nigeria. In fact, in his words, he said that the Barack Obama's administration brought a major shift in political and security shifts in Nigeria, which a lot of people also agree with him. If you recall recently, when the US talked about one of the US senator talked about terrorism in Nigeria, they allegedly somehow dragged the Barack Obama administration into it. In fact, Uncle Dele Farotimi is alleging that the Barack Obama worked hand in hand with the APC to bring the emergence of Muhammadu Buhari. The truth is that most of the Western leaders that we have, I don't even know whether I should call it greed or something, or just wickedness. We have seen how they want to make sure that Africa remain the same. No change for the positive. No change. Some of them within that Western nations, they're just nothing. They're nothing to write home about. And I can't help but want to agree with what Uncle Dele Farotimi said, owing to the fact that we if we remember vividly, sometime 2 months or 3 months back, or even 4 or 5 months back, when the whole thing was raining and they were dragging Barack Obama on X space, following his alleged contribution to terrorism. I'm going to read what Uncle Dele, the media reported about what Uncle Dele Farotimi said, and of course how some people have also reacted to his recent statement. But before that, let me show us this video where Nollywood actor and producer Ugezu has called on Bola Ahmed TINUBU following the so-called more allocations awarded, or should I say given, to governors in the states across the federation. Now, he said so much, and it's pretty interesting, watching him talk. I think that's one pretty Nollywood producer and writer we have. So I'm going to show you the video and then we'll be back.
I want to say greetings to everyone who is listening to this video that I am making this morning. Tagging Mr. President to this video may not yield any benefit, because he has already said it himself that he does not listen to anything that happens on social media. So I am pleading with someone who is close to Mr. President, President TINUBU, the one we love to call the Jagaban. If anyone that is close to him can make him see this video, it will be appreciated. I am talking like a concerned Nigerian, because the information we are getting is that by the policies you have created, more money is being given to the state governors. I am actually bringing to your notice, Mr. President, if you are not aware, that these governors you are giving this money, they are not doing anything with the money. What you have done is create more avenues for stealing of public funds. Because if you look around the whole of the country, you will discover rudely that the level of development we see is not anywhere commensurate with the amount of money that they are receiving. So I am saying, is it not better for us to find a way to return part of that money so that you can use it to declare state of emergency on the Nigerian roads. Because as it is, we don't have roads in Nigeria anymore. All the roads are gone. The people are suffering. When I was growing up, a particular singer actually said something, and I have come to understand that it is true, that only three things bring development: the road, electricity, and the water, clean water. If you are able to give people electricity, you are able to give them clean water, and you are able to provide roads, motorable roads for them, you may have solved everything. But in Nigeria, as we speak, if they are not telling you the truth, you need to know we don't have roads anymore. All the roads are gone. And by the time you rely on the state governors for them to fix these roads, because money is being given to them, and the EFCC that is saddled with the responsibility of monitoring how public funds are spent, to the best of our knowledge, based on what we are seeing, they are not doing that. They are selective in what they are doing. All those money that you have made from removal of subsidy, all the money that you have made from different tax reforms that has given you more money to distribute, that money is going to governors that are looting them. The people are not seeing the impact of that money. So I don't know if there is a way you can reinvent the Bola Ahmed Tinubu we knew before 1999. Because it appears as you have become the president of Nigeria finally, and all those noble ideas you stood for, it appears as if you have forgotten all of them. Talking about state police, talking about regionalism, talking about resource control, all these things that we know that when we bring them into the Nigerian experience, that a lot of things will start to function appropriately. How comes that now that you are president, we are actually expecting that all those should be the things that you should be pursuing, instead of decentralizing corruption? Because what you have done is to decentralize corruption. The state governors, I'm telling you the gospel truth, they are looting more money than has ever been looted. Because imagine the kind of money that we are hearing that the state governors are receiving every month. Where is the money going to? We are not seeing anything. The people in the southeast are complaining. The people in the south are complaining. The people in the southwest are complaining. The people in the north central, northeast, northwest, everywhere, no single road anywhere. Are we going to continue like this? Somebody should be able to, I don't know, the people that are saddled with the responsibility of talking closely with Mr. President, why are they not telling him the truth? Please, can we return part of this money that we are making? Use the money to declare state of emergency on Nigerian roads. Let every road be constructed. It will go a long way. It will go a long way. If the roads are clean, chances are that people that force vehicles to slow down so that they can be kidnapped, it will reduce. Too many of the insecurities in Nigeria are being, they are being sustained because bad roads have forced vehicles to slow down, and that slowdown gives the criminals the chance for them to operate. If the roads are okay, chances are that it is going to reduce. My name is Ugezu Ugezu. I am a concerned Nigerian making this call patriotically. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.
There is no way someone would tell me that Tinubu is not aware of what is happening. If Tinubu could sit in Aso Rock and watch the defection of Umar, the governor of Akwa Ibom State, and also have reacted to some other things that he saw on social media space, then please, Tinubu is aware of the terrible state of our roads. How can they declare state of emergency on road when Dave Umahi himself has claimed live on national television that they have fixed certain roads, only for people who are close in those areas to show us video that nothing has been done? And then you see those roads and you can vouch on anything, use anything, swear that they have not even done anything on that road, let alone completing it. They can never declare state of emergency on our roads. Even though we know that if they want to fix those roads, they will still loot from there. But they decided to go and continue, start a new one. It don't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense. We have this bad habit. Nigerian leaders have this bad habit. They will leave other buildings in a very bad taste. Instead of fixing it, they will go and build new one because they feel when they do new one, that is when the people will feel that they have worked. And even the ones that claim that they have worked will go and do bad road. Look at the road Alex Oti did, and look at the road Anambra people are dragging Soludo for. With all the allowance they claim they have increased, or their FAC allocation has increased. Look at the road. Just last week here, Soludo was dragged though for a road that was just recently commissioned. At least I've never seen any video where they are dragging Alex Oti, say the road will do one rainfall like this, you don't wash and promote. Alex Oti will use Julius Berger and make sure they do a proper work. Some other people will go and use one quack company from one of their relatives to go and do road, where they will mice the materials. And then we find ourselves at this spot. It would have been nice, really, if we have a president that actually listens. And then this video gets to his table. He sees that, okay, this people FAC allocation, there is nothing they are doing with it, even though we have increased it. And then you keep the money and then you use it to fix other areas. But no, is it going to be done? No, it's not going to be done. Because even then, when they say they don't save so much on subsidy, at the federal level, what have they been able to do with it? What have they been able to do with it? Instead, we are seeing more borrowing upon borrowing, to the point that they said our debt has almost hit 150, or be 150 plus trillion naira. As it is like so, Peter Obi prediction will soon come to pass. It will soon get to 200 trillion. Very soon. Yet, they say they have saved so much from the subsidy. Okay, what did you do with the subsidy remover that you saved? We don't know. We don't know. They can't declare state of emergency on roads. What they will keep giving us is lies upon lies upon lies, which is one of the most annoying part of the whole thing. Our road na death trap. Before you travel, you have to pray fast. There's nothing that will not on your mind. As you are reasoning the state of the bad road, that's also how you are reasoning how kidnappers are always on the way. Oh. No. All the governors, most of aside from Alex Oti, why I know, most of them, they just day after buying SUV, just wasting the money. Wasting the money. Very little has been done to impact the lives of the people of the states they are governing. Very little. And then when somebody talk, they want to pick the person up. Waiting they care about now second tenor, which is why they are moving to the APC, where it's going to be easy. I can even pardon the Peter Umba that have decided to defer to the APC, because at least he's even trying for the Enugu people. Let me hope that he has joined the APC. Maybe he will continue so. If not, Enugu people should start praying. That's all I can say. Thank you so much. Please do leave your opinion in the comment section. Now let me read out what the media reported about what Uncle Dele Farotimi said, dragging former President Barack Obama. Then take few social media reactions before we come back to wrap this up. Nigerian activist and lawyer Dele Farotimi has accused former US President Barack Obama of contributing to the destruction of Libya and influencing Nigeria's political trajectory. Farotimi made a statement in a post on X today while reacting to Obama's recent remarks about peace efforts in Gaza. He claimed that Obama's presidency coincided with major political and security shifts in Africa, saying the former U.S. leader was the American president when Gaddafi was killed and Libya destroyed. Farotimi also alleged that Obama helped Buhari and the APC to happen to us, suggesting that the U.S. administration under Obama supported the emergence of the All Progressive Congress APC in 2015. He further implied that Obama was aware of the links between Nigeria's ruling political structures and terrorist elements, adding that nothing we know today about the confluence of the APC, Boko Haram, and Fulani terrorists were unknown to him at the time. Farotimi's post has since stirred a wave of reactions on social media space, responding to the statement at Rio Alpha. Asukwo wrote, "Exactly what came to my mind when I read that statement from the hypocrite yesterday. His coming to power was the worst thing to happen to the world since World War II." Another user at AZSTC accused the former U.S. president of being anti-Africa, saying Barack Hussein Obama hates Africa with passion. He didn't just destroy Libya but aided terrorists in Nigeria through the APC. However, at IPN_Idoma countered the argument, writing, "Yeah, all voted for change in Nigeria. Yeah, all let Buhari happen, not Obama." Farotimi's comment and the reactions they generated have reignited debates about Western interference in African politics and the long-term impact of the 2011 Libya intervention. Wake Up Africa 360 saying that is exactly what happened, which is the reason they are very concerned with the U.S. criticism of the government for the killing of Christians in Nigeria as the elections approaches. Jofobi saying this evil man is the man that destroyed Nigeria because of lesbianism. Obama is the cause of the problems Africa and Nigeria are facing today. He brought APC to power and destroyed the economy of Nigeria. Obama is evil. K. Baba saying absolutely at Barack Obama is the reason why terrorism thrives in West Africa. At Portus, please look into Obama's affairs with terrorism. In all of these things happening, I think I'm going to blame African leaders the most. There's this adage that says, then the type pikin wey get sense when to come out for son. The biggest problem with the African leaders is that they seek validation. I mean, you should know when someone is giving you a bad advice and when someone is giving you a good one. The Barack Obama administration, yes, we have heard of so many things that they did, how they plotted to remove the Jonathan, and even recently, the Jonathan himself came out to talk about it, which they even annoy me. When you were supposed to talk about it, you didn't talk about it. That's out of cowardice. You're coming out now to say it. So, then they give you advice, even if the person is going to issue you some weapon or whatsoever. If the deal is not palatable, is it not something you just stay away? Look at Burkina Faso, for instance, now. Are they depending on any of the Western nations? If they want to strike a deal with anybody, they know the kind of deal they are striking. They are the ones bringing the terms. You see that the border is Ibrahim looking for any validation from any Western leader. And look at how the nation is growing speedily. But our own, look at it now. We've seen how they are. We've just seen how they are. So, do I even want to blame these people more? No, I will put much of the blame on the African leaders. I will put much of the blame, bulk of the blame on them. We are going to give you this. Was it not here we stayed? I read of a report sometime, is it Uganda or where, that they talked about a loan and what the loan is all about. There's supposed to be a clause. Even Nigeria too. I remember when Nigeria was supposed to collect a loan and then Nigerians were talking about it, saying that they should not go because inside the whole thing, there's a clause that allows for, as being alleged, is it gay or gay right or whatsoever. And I read on the pages of paper that Uganda immediately rejected such loans. And even in Nigeria here, it was a thing of debate in the house. I remember seeing a video to that effect. So you don't think I say at the end of the day, no, we don't want this kind of one because we want money. We are not going for this. So I think they can also do it. The APC really masterminded a lot of stuff, and so many citizens of the nation, ran with it, especially with the use of the Chibok girls things. And here we are today, with the APC causing a lot of havoc. Insecurity is on the rise. Kidnapping is on the rise. Everything that has to do with insecurity. Borrowing is on the rise. Dictatorship is on the rise. Corruption on the rise. I shall not blame these individuals. At the end of the day, now we right now, the citizens, now they blame more than they blame the people where they subject us to poverty and sit down the oppressors. Now we the citizens are they blame more, because we have people who are supporting these people. When you talk, they come for you as if you don't know what you're saying. So at this point in time, as I'm not blaming the Western leaders much more than blaming the African leaders. Now, so I know they blame these people as much as they blame we the citizens. The African leaders, the ones who get for Nigeria, as much as they blame the citizens. Because some of us, our suffering never do us. Dele Farotimi, they right. He's not the first person saying it. It rained on social media space a couple of months back. We have to stand up. At least, let's learn to sieve good advice and bad advice from the Western nations. It is good. Let's learn to do so. African leaders and validation are 5 and 6. And at that validation, I ain't gonna kill them. Thank you so much for watching. Please do leave your opinion in the comment section. Kindly subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Click on the notification bell the moment you subscribe. That way you get to know as soon as I publish. Thank you so much, guys, for all the love. Thank you for the immense support. God bless you richly. Do enjoy the rest of your day, and see you guys in my other videos.